What's up, YouTube? Got another video for you today. Another reaction video from Poor Man's Podcast with my good friend DJ. Sorry he didn't introduce himself properly before he left. That's my bad. But Poor Man is talking about or reacting to No Jumpers Podcast, where Adam announces to the world that his wife did a scene with a thicker man. In simple terms, but let's get into the video.
Got more and more deeper into the conversation, or into the porn stuff, and after many hundreds and hundreds of threesomes and stuff, I decided, we decided, we've been having this conversation for like damn near a year. She shot her first ever scene with another man. Over the weekend.
That shows growth.
That shows growth. Bro, but they get on your
He said it straight up.
Hey, look at all their faces right now.
And Bobo reacting. I mean, like, oh my god, with the sunglasses over here looking at the... Hey, he's like, yo, I knew it. He said, I knew it. Yeah, I told you.
He was like, I knew you was gonna bend, bro. Yep. Him. He like the comforter friend right now, dude. He the one that look. That'd be me. I wouldn't even be saying that. I'd be like, ooh.
And bro just said, oh, that's just gross,
bro.
That's just gross. That's just gross. Like, yeah, dude, I wouldn't do it. It couldn't be me, bro. It couldn't be me.
Look at Sharp. Eyebrows. Look, they
they up there. He's like,
Agree with me. So I'm gonna use this as an example. Tell me how you really feel.
What about her?
What?
Listen, for the month, you don't want to hear what I'm talking about for the month, young.
I'm gonna tell it
For the month, young.
Yeah.
I disagree. I could disagree with Adam if he told a lie. Like you try to stay away from bullshit on the podcast. It's like, all right, how I really feel is that I need my girl to go out and shoot a motherfucking porno solo scene so she can bring that bag back home. This is a business, nigga.
Y'all smoking crack. What is wrong with you people?
Look at Sharp's face when Adam.
Oh, poor man gonna call it out. Poor man gonna call it out.
bro. I told you, bro. Like
his face lit up.
Sharp,
his face lit up, bro.
Sure.
And I feel it though, because that's just crazy, man. Like, first of all, like, if I did even consider the pawn with my girl and put it on the internet for a whole bunch of people to see, even though I did consider some stuff like that, there's no way I would let them be with another man. Like, well, why would it be with another man? Like, there's all kind of girl content out there. You can just go do with other girls. No men. I feel it. And then the first one you do is fuck. Come on,
bro. She went from
I can agree.
The first, she basically went to the hardest boss in the game.
The last one. I need that. Come on.
You a level 1, bro, but you
all day. I heard this shit's great. I heard it's great. Trying to get it.
Hey, bro. Hey, but the only one that is really trying to justify it for themselves is Adam. Because he said that they're not in like an open relationship. Now, if that's how they were swinging short, but I mean, it seems like they don't know the dynamic of their own.
Open relationship, yeah. Like,
you know what I'm saying? So
I can put myself in those shoes, and I can imagine, doing something like that.
She's only
record it and put it on the internet. That's
only
crazy
for work-related purposes. That's why she doing it. So like,
it's for work, and like she didn't go too far. Like now, and she did it on purpose. She obviously did it on purpose.
She plays the long game. Cause remember she gonna, cause see now she gonna let Adam get all them threesomes. She like, you hit all these porn stars, all this, all that, and now
you got it.
She like, nah, bro. Cause look, like I done let you smash all these hoes. I done let you touch chick with all these
females.
Give me at least
one. Maybe she just wanted one. Maybe it's just like I just want one.
And of course she
argue about it.
She picked the one, bro. Yeah. This dude on like he on the ass and shit.
One to his offer, she couldn't refuse. She could not refuse. She was like, no, yes, no, yes, yes, no.
Hey, best of it.
Perfect example of what happens when you worship money. Your friend is telling you about a situation that he probably regrets to some degree, or he wouldn't have brought it up to you, and all you can do is co-sign it by saying at least he's gonna make money. If any of my friends were willing to stoop that low just to make a little money, I wouldn't even be able to trust them because your loyalty can probably be bought. All I'm trying to say is I have a better chance of getting a tan from a light bulb than somebody has to convince me to let my wife do something like this for money.
This is business.
To me, it was kind of like, the reality is that her career has been, helped by me for sure, but also held back by me to a certain extent because of the fact that we would only shoot together. And
Take a man to realize that shit.
the number one thing that she gets asked, that she gets requested.
Bro, it takes a man to realize to not sell your wife for clicks and money on the internet, bro. That's just no.
So whatever is, they want to see her shoot with another guy. And we've kind of had the conversation over the years, and I started to come to this realization that the reason why I didn't want her to do it was not because of my own personal jealousy or anything like that. It was really just the fact that I didn't want to be the guy who got roasted on the internet.
That's all it's about.
And that's where the mistake happens. It's okay to want to protect your reputation. You're not insecure if you don't want your wife to not do certain things because you could be publicly humiliated.
Duh. Like, come on, man. It's so simple to just think that, I probably should not, let other people have sex with my wife. My wife. And not that it's just only in the Bible and all this kind of good stuff, and not only that, we just should not be just selling our people for just so cheap. It's just cheap, and it's ugly, and it's nasty. And it's your wife. She's gonna be with you for the rest of your life. This is tagged to you for the rest of your life.
He cool with it for real. That's what I'm saying. He cool with it. Like he only saying this because this basically like him coming out, bro. Like that dude that you always knew was sus for real, but like he ain't come out until like 7 years later.
So you saying he gay?
Nah, but I'm saying like it's him coming out saying like what he into, because his whole thing is that like yeah, that's what he into. That's what he like. I guess he ain't getting no part of what they shot. You feel me? I mean, besides what she gonna make. So yeah. And they said that they not open, but they do it for the check. So I mean, it's just like might as well be open.
I didn't want to be the one that everybody was making videos about, whatever. And I slowly started to feel like that's kind of a stupid reason for me to hold her back from doing something that would realistically be very, very good for her career,
Right.
Congratulations.
But it's horrible for your career. And I know some people in the comments are gonna be like, "Oh, well, he did it. Why can't she do it?" Let's just be completely honest. It hit different. It's not the same, and you can tell it's really affecting him because this isn't the first time he's brought it up.
But so I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
But no other guys.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
I agreed to it, so I say angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like her, that's your cinch.
I agreed to it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like, she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
Should have said something.
I said that
He won't that for real.
Millions of dollars, Adam. You didn't do that shit.
Yeah,
This is how a real friend is supposed to react. Because if the thought is bothering him now, wait till he sees the video. And there's more in this video, but give me a second because I want to make the main point for why I covered this topic. This is why it's good in your relationship or in your life to have hard lines in the sand. Things that you are not willing to do or things that you're not willing to allow. Because when you don't have those boundaries in place, it's easy to allow something or do something that might cause you a lifetime of regret. And I'm not here to tell you where your line should be. For some men, the line is I'm not going to allow her to go to the club without. For Adam, his line was I don't want her to shoot a scene with another man. Don't compromise your line in the sand because in the example of going to the club, if she goes out to that club and something happens, you're gonna feel guilty to some degree because you knew you shouldn't even allowed it to happen in the first place.
But I told her, I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it out the way.
So how do you five about it now?
She's
Do I need
32.
to get you an Old English?
No, yeah, I don't need to drown the pain in the Old English. But I was kind of surprised because I feel like I can like intellectualize it, and from my perspective, I don't think it should be a big deal. But then after she actually did it, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel kind of odd.
Oh,
Get
neighborhood
a
crib.
little bit of that
Like,
feeling in the belly, you know?
Like, goddamn, like, by real,
Yeah.
like, goddamn, like,
Hey, bro. He told me, what's this guy black? He said, yeah. He said, oh, man.
I know what she's in for.
Flocko talking about, oh, man.
Oh, brother. She might not be back. She might not be back.
Oh, man. Good, get it.
By using the old, why do you care what other people think? You're insecure if you don't allow me to do this. Or if he convinced himself to allow her to do it because he thinks that caring about what other people think makes him insecure. But it wouldn't make sense for the motivation to just be money because I'm assuming both of them are multi-millionaires. And when I see that video and she's smiling before the scene, it doesn't exactly scream, I'm forcing myself to do this so I can make more money.
You don't find that suspicious?
This is something she wanted to do for a long time, and now that he's compromised himself, she has plausible denial. Even if this video makes him so upset that he wants a divorce, she can always justify her behavior by saying he agreed to it, and she's right.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
The moral of the story is don't let anybody convince you to do something or allow something that's against your moral values. Because once that line is compromised, you might be left with a lifetime of guilt and regret.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
I like my women like I like my encyclopedia. Encyclopedia. And leather bound. And barely used.
You can make me laugh. I'll give you something.
That's risk. That's risk.
Game is game.
We would treat women better if you guys left us when we wasn't treating you good.
Hold on. I'm not.
What?
Repeat that. Because I want to take that in.
We would treat y'all better if y'all left when we wasn't treating y'all good. Which I don't think we're not treating y'all good. The men who are out here trying to treat y'all good, y'all not paying attention to. The bad boys always win. Nice guys finish last. When I'm the worst of I get all the
Because who wants a nice guy, right?
and it does something to y'all when it feel like he a little rough.
It's an evil world we live in.
The funniest part is a lot of women don't understand how female standards affect male behavior. Men are designed to compete for procreation. If women really liked good guys, they would date them so more men will want to become good guys. But women don't like good guys. They like assholes. So unfortunately, more men are going to become assholes. Till next time. Those who don't know, Adam 20.
You know, in my experience, I don't think, or I would like at least hope that, you know, the good guy doesn't always lose. Like, because I feel like at the end, the good guy wins for what all our ultimate goals are, you know. Like, and the good guy gets the wife, but, you know, what kind of wife? That's questionable. But I mean, if you pick good, if he's smart about it, you know, if he watches this content, he may, you know, pick the good one.
So I mean, when you say it like
definitely not the one that does. Definitely not that one.
So look, if you say it like that, right? Is Adam? What is she? Is she a good guy, bad anti-hero? You know what I'm saying? What is he? Is he?
It's more like an anti-hero.
Is he compromising his own?
It's more like an anti-hero because, you know, like I said earlier, it's like, I mean, you know, I can put myself in his shoes, but I can't, really do that, but so he's doing what we all probably have thought about doing. It would be so easy, it would be so, sexy all the time, having all this great sex. But it ain't worth it.
His girl, real life, bro. You gotta look at it like history, bro. His girl was on that coming in the game. That's all she got to offer. She got prawn star. She a sophomore prawn star. You just got to cut it, or you can just you can either cut the audio, cut the clip, and then cut it to where you do the clean take where it's like prawn star, or you could just put a bleep over it. But I mean, like, I think moral of the story. I think moral of the story with them too is set the boundaries. I think that's their story. I think moral of the story with them too is set the boundaries. I think that's definitely the best thing you can do.
Know your boundary.
Yeah, set them, because if you don't set the boundary, because like you said, like she gave him outs. He said, "Nah, it's cool." So it's on him.
Yeah, it's on him.
It's on him. And I ain't gonna sit and feel sorry for him, but then they could say there's something that you didn't agree on, whether you felt some type of way about it or not. Because if you did, you just shouldn't agree with it. If it was really burning your soul up with it, but I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I think he probably wanna say something about it for real now that I'm looking at it like that. They probably just finished smashing or something. Like had a great time. Yeah. And he just felt good. He was like, babe, if you ever just wanna do just call Jason.
You just want to call him.
And you can set something about them. And I think it'll really boost your career, man. Oh, babe,
get that bread coming.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, no problem, babe. Then with his what's it called? His post-nut clarity, bro.
Oh, yeah. Post-nut clarity.
Hey, bro, he woke up the next morning like, what have I done? She was already on the phone calling him. I gotta say this on the podcast. I gotta say this on the pod. God, no. I gotta tell everybody. They had just had that conversation like 10 minutes before they came in that building, see. Yeah. I swear, bro, they had just had that conversation because, bro, they talked about something. He said, yeah, after hundreds of threesomes, he could barely even get the words out. And then he gonna sit and say, I was just, he said, I felt off. Like, bro. Yeah, and I'm gonna just look at it like this. Look, I'm gonna even play this card. Like, bro, you done smashed all these chicks with your girl, bro. You didn't feel off.
Yeah.
Your girl tell you that she don't gotta do this. You didn't feel off. She do it. Now you feel off. After you had... She probably told him like a couple times for real, because she was probably setting it up, right? She probably... And she's seeing that it's working out fluently. And she's like, all right, Adam, like, you sure, like, you cool with this? Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. Yeah. Then she do it, now you mad.
No, you mad. Yeah.
What? Man, get yourself together. You know what I mean? Like I said, set your boundaries. Just more of a story. Boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yo, we out.
Peace out.